show with reading
listener mail.
Our listener mail. Start off, Scotty.
Okay. Hello. I may be considered a computer whiz. I doubt that. But I'm also a sports genius. That's unlikely. I pride myself on knowing much about Celtic history. Who do you feel would be the best Celtic 8 in history? Well, certainly not the first 8 players that played Saturday night. This is what this... Who's writing this? This is Eric, by the way. He believes Bob Cousy, Bill Sharman, Bill Russell, Larry Bird, and John Havlicek for a starting 5, and then 3 off the bench, Sam Jones, Kevin McHale, and Dave Cowens. That sounds pretty top-notch. Now, he says his roommate believes DJ, I may be able to go along with that, Sam Jones, yeah, Hank Finkel, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Tommy Heinsohn, well, no, Tommy was a top player. I mean, he's in the Hall of Fame. He could be. Scott Wedman, no.
No.
Casey Jones off the bench, he could be in the top 8. Larry Bird off the bench, no. Starting 5.
Exactly.
Brad Lohas, no. Brad Lohas isn't going to make the top 8 of this year's team. But I would think that, I would say Russell, certainly, Bird, Havlicek. There's a lot of them. You can't limit the Celtics' history to 8 players. Okay, so anyway, that's from Eric. Thanks, Eric.
Well, this letter is from Greg Estera, and he wrote to us saying, Dear Sport Rapsters, hey, it's homecoming.
It was.
It was homecoming, Greg. It says, I am desperate in need of sports knowledge. My cousin Remo is in jail for manslaughter, and he's already used his one phone call.
That's pretty good.
So I'm writing for him. He wants to know why Jay Miller doesn't skate the first line because he fights so well.
That's why he doesn't skate the first line, because he fights and he doesn't skate, period. Jay Miller's not really one of your most elegant type hockey players. And he makes no bones about it. I think, if the kind of crap Jay Miller gets away with in hockey, they wouldn't allow that out in the streets. So it's very well that cousin Remo or whomever may be seeing Jay Miller later on in life, like cellmates or something.
And he goes off, finishing off this letter, he goes like this. You better read this on the air because Remo gets followed next weekend and you don't want to...
under Mike Dukakis. Oh, no. And which he'll be back as governor after tomorrow night.
Yeah.
If you all care to know. Okay, well, that was very pleasant. That was almost like a warm holiday tale. Well, who was that from?
Greg Estera.
Greg, okay.
Whatever.
This is P. Davis Reynolds, and I consider myself pretty pissed off right now. If you guys can't handle the fact that you don't know why I'm so fired, just tell your audience, okay? Audience, I don't understand why I'm so fired. Don't throw out my letters. Okay, there we go. Thanks a lot. Anything else, Hollis?
We got one from Jeff Level. He goes, I listen to your show every week, and some of my buddies write your letters, but you don't read them. I love sports so.
Don't read them. So what? So what? If you write, you love sports so
read
what?
my letter because I got big friends and I know how to hurt people. The first time I ever fought, I won.
Okay. I'm losing sleep. I've got no friends. What does that mean?
And that voice that
write letters into the studio.
Okay.
Let me just introduce Joe Corral. He's a little bit late, You gotta cut that habit out, You gotta be on here on time.
Let's be punctual.
Yeah. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Oh, that's great. Hey, any more letters? Or
hey. Well.
Oh, I got one.
Joe, here, take this. I don't want to read that.
All right. Hey, another one of these Teddy Radner's top 10.
Oh boy.
There you go, Teddy. That's what we think of it.
This, by the way. Says, I haven't a clue why I'm writing, but I suppose I'll continue. Well, tell you what, I haven't a clue why I'm reading this, so I won't continue. Sorry, Teddy, buddy. That's about it for your letter.
Thanks, Ted.
And I got one that was written, you believe this, on a napkin.
Burger King.
It's better than the other one.
Yeah, it is a Burger King. It's got the Burger King logo and everything.
Embroidered.
He goes, I was munching while listening to your show. I love sports. Are all talk shows as good as yours? There's nothing like a good debate.
They're better.
They're all better.
Yesterday, my friend Eddie called me. I haven't seen him since high school, and he says that he thinks Flutie is a bleep. I can't read that on the air.
You just did, a bleep.
Because he is so
bad
to make the good play.
Okay, so what the guy is insinuating is that Flutie just can't cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously we know that by this time that guy is totally ignorant, and I would expect that by tonight Scott will have a complete turnabout of his...
Oh, I'm gonna contradict everything you say, Joe, regardless if you're right or wrong.
Well, let me just finish this off. He
No.
says, I think you should conduct a poll to see who thinks that this Sunday's Pats game will be Flutie's last. I hope so. Sincerely, I have no idea.
I don't understand one thing, Scott. Tell me why, in your opinion, everyone is so anti-Flutie that listens to our show.
I don't know why that is, but this is why it is. It's because they're very valid in their points that they bring up. Flutie's not that good of a quarterback. 7 of 14 yesterday, 50%. Threw twice as many interceptions.